One greetings to you, saints. We are taking this our discussion from Bitter Truth Part 4, which is Idolatry and Graven Images. When we look at these words, idolatry and graven images, we are actually referring to anything that you value and places above God, anything you depend on rather than God, anything you cannot willingly give up for God's sake. Idolatry is the act of worshipping images, statues, pictures, or any object made by hands. Graven images literally means an idol. Let's look at Exodus 20 from verses 3 to 5. Thou shalt have no other gods before me. Thou shalt not make unto thee any graven image or any likeness of anything that is in the heaven above, or that is in the earth beneath, or that is in the water under the earth. Thou shalt not bow down thyself to them, nor serve them. For I, the Lord thy God, am a jealous God. The greatest sin the people of Israel committed against the Lord was sin of idolatry. This sin not only drew them away from the Lord, but led them to all manner of sins like temple prostitution and sacrificing their children to idols. Worshipping of idols attracts curses and punishment from God. Displaying the images of our Lord Jesus Christ is a slight on him. Our Lord Jesus Christ can never be reduced to a 2 or 3-dimensional artwork. Prayer or adoration should not be offered to a picture or a statue. A picture or image cannot display the deep meaning, knowledge, and glory of our Lord Jesus Christ. We don't know what Jesus Christ looks like. If the detailed appearance were to be important for us to know about it, then the Bible would have described him. The only closest description of our Lord Jesus Christ we have in the Bible was done after the inhuman cruelty he suffered. The cruelty unto him brought him to the point that his appearance was unpleasant. He described him of no beauty, that one should desire him. It was even described that his form was made beyond human likeness. Isaiah 52 verses 14, Isaiah 53 verses 2. Most of the images of Christ we see today in our churches, homes, offices, etc. are not accurate. They never looked alike. I have seen more than 20 pictures of Jesus Christ. My dear, I doubt it's never my Jesus. Let us discuss about Jesus Christ after his glorification, so to prove that nobody knew his picture. Here we go. In John 21 from verses 4 to 13. But when the morning was now come, Jesus stood on the shore, but his disciples knew not that it was Jesus. In verses 5 to 7, even as Jesus Christ talked to them, when he directed them to cast their net to the right-hand side, for they have toiled all night, but could not catch any fish. They actually do not recognize him, not even with his voice. With the miraculous catching of fish, John was able to tell Peter that it was Jesus, our Lord. Then Jesus instructed them to bring the fish they caught. As he invited them to come and dine with him, the disciples knew Jesus because of the miracle. When you look at the incident critically, you will find out and conclude that his closest friends and disciples could not recognize him. They could not recognize his physical appearance, but they did spiritual after the miracle. Also, in book of John 20, from 10 to 16, Mary Magdalene, who was very close to Jesus, could not recognize him when he visited the tomb. She saw Jesus, but thought he was a gardener. She even inquired from the gardener where the body of our Lord Jesus Christ was, without even knowing that it was Jesus. Jesus then opened her eyes spiritually before she was able to recognize him. Likewise, in Luke 24, from 13 to 31, two men that walked through the village called Emmaus were discussing about Jesus. Jesus joined them on the way, but they knew not that it was Jesus. They discussed with Jesus till late hours, and they asked him to stay with them. One Jesus took bread and blessed it and broke and gave them to eat. Their eyes were opened, and they knew that it was our Lord Jesus Christ. All these stories indicates that the people that eat and dine with Jesus Christ before his glorification could not even recognize his physical appearance after his glorification. Imagine Christians of today. How could you prove of knowing his physical appearance if those people then could not even recognize him? If you want to know Jesus Christ, it must be in spirit and in truth. I put it to you today that most men of God, or God of men as I do call them, are idol worshippers. Some have one idol or another, such as private jets, bulletproof cars, etc. Let's look at what our Bible refer as idol. Covetousness is pure idolatry according to our Bible. Ephesians 5 verse 5, Colossians 3 verse 5. Christians that attach more importance to spirit of mammon, properties, material things, we are idol worshippers. If you think that only worshiping the image is idol, then you are mistaken. If you attach anything importance above God, you are worshiping idol. In conclusion, I advise most of our God of men and my fellow Christians to put God first in everything and worship him alone in truth and in spirit. Be blessed as you do that. Please like, share, comment and subscribe to my channel if you haven't done that. Thank you.